What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Marvel Snap video, and today we're going to take a look at another viewer deck that I put together. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you real quick because we just hit 1,000 subscribers today as of recording this video. Thank you guys so much. That really means a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. It was one of my goals with this channel to hit 1,000 subscribers as short-term goal. Now long-term, I don't know, man. I guess the next thing for now is 2,000 subscribers. Let's see if we get to 2,000 and go from there. But other than that, some other goals I have is I want to be one of the best Marvel Snap content creators, and I want to be one of the best Marvel Snap players just as well from a competitive standpoint, because with battle mode coming out soon, that really opens a lot of new opportunities for tournaments run by the community, maybe even official tournaments later on run by Second Dinner. So I think that would be very cool because tournament play and ladder play is two totally different things in card games, and tournament play is like when it's like this is where the fun begins, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where the fun begins. So thank you guys so much for supporting me and sticking with me, and yeah, it really means a lot to me. So we're gonna keep on keep on trucking along. I'm gonna keep on doing my thing, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into this viewer deck. So one of my lovely viewers, he sent me a screenshot of his collection. I'm gonna put it on the screen here, and he was like, yo, J-Hugs, I bet you can't make a deck with these cards. He was like, I bet my life on it. No, he didn't say that exactly, but what he did say, he was like, yo, J-Hugs, this is my Series 3 cards that I have so far, and he was like, I feel like I can't really put anything together. I unlocked a bunch of random cards that don't really mesh well with each other, so I wanted to see if you can come up with something. So I was like, okay, let me take a look at this collection, right? And I had a lot of ideas off the top of my head. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do, but he said he wanted to do something different since I already did like a Patriot deck and a Silver Surfer deck in the past, I believe, for the other viewer decks. So I was like, okay, you have Zero, you have Red Skull, you have Taskmaster. I was like, that's all I need to make a good Zero deck, honestly. Like, honestly, you just need Zero. Like, I freaking love Zero. I know if you guys watch some of my past videos, like, I just absolutely love playing Zero decks. I think it's one of like the most fun kind of decks to play in Marvel Snap. So let's go ahead and bring this up. The deck is actually on the screen already, but let me go ahead and go into the deck builder. This is a Zero deck, of course, which revolves around Zero. On reveal, remove the abilities of the next card you play. So we want to play cards that have negative effects, those cards being Lizard, Maximus, and Red Skull, and then Dr. Octopus. This one's a little bit of a spicy one because I never really played Dr. Octopus before. Like, I would only kind of just play with him like just for like fun, maybe like to meme around a little bit, but I found that he can be sneaky good sometimes. So he's a 5'10", right, which is good stats for his cost, and he has an on reveal ability. Pull 4 random cards from your opponent's hand to their side of this location. So sometimes that could backfire on you, but sometimes it's really good to pull out your opponent's win conditions like a turn earlier. And sometimes you can just clog up that location, and then if they have big cards at that location, you can shut them down with like a Shang-Chi, or shut down like a Devil Dino with Enchantress. Or sometimes you don't want to pull cards to his location, and you can just use Zero to cancel his ability, and he's just a 5'10", which is good stats. So Dr. Octopus, he's been kind of good for me lately. Like, sometimes he is risky, I will say. Sometimes he is risky, but man, he is a fun card to play. He's a lot of fun. And yeah, I might start experimenting with Dr. Octopus more. He's a lot of fun. And then let's take it from the beginning of the list. Sunspot, really just early game tempo card. And then we have Scorpion and Lizard, again, good early game tempo cards. Polaris, it might seem like a bit of a random one, and to be honest, it kind of is. This is the card that I'm maybe like the least certain about, but I had a hard time fitting in another card in this slot, and I ultimately decided on Polaris because she's just good value for her cost. Like 5 power for 3 energy is pretty good, And I really like her on reveal ability, moving and opposing 1 or 2 cost cards to this location. So a really good disruptive ability as well. And in conjunction with the Dr. Octopus, you can really kind of manipulate your opponent's board into a way that's more favorable for you to win the game. So Polaris is definitely replaceable in this list. She is flexible, I think, but so far I've been liking her at this position. Then we have Maximus, which is 7 power for 3 cost, which is very, very good value. On reveal, your opponent draws 2 cards. So this is a negative effect that you might want to cancel out with 0. I did consider maybe swapping out Polaris for Cosmo. That way, that's another way to deactivate Maximus on reveal ability. But we run a lot of on reveal cards in this deck, so Cosmo did feel a little bit awkward at times, but you can maybe swap out Polaris for Cosmo and try that out. Shang-Chi and Enchantress are just good tech cards right now, and I do like Enchantress to be able to cancel Lizard's ongoing effect. You could also sometimes cancel out Red Skull's ongoing effect with the Enchantress. Taskmaster is a good card to just copy the power of either Dr. Octopus or Red Skull. And then again, I talked about Dr. Octopus, just good points for 5 cost. And sometimes his ability can backfire on you, but sometimes it's good to pull out those cards early, you know? And then we have Red Skull, which is 5 for 15, which is very, very good stats, but has a negative ongoing effect. Enemy cards to this location have +2 power, so you can cancel his ability with Enchantress, you can cancel it with 0, or you can play him without canceling his ability on a location where there's not a lot of enemy cards and his negative effect doesn't really impact you that much. And then we have Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola is pretty good in this list. Arnim Zola is going to destroy a random copy of a friendly card and then add copies of it to the other locations. So usually you want to keep 1 copy of a card in a single lane, such as Red Skull, usually one of your big cards, right? So Red Skull, Doc Ock, or Taskmaster, copying one of those other 2, and then you play Arnim Zola on top of that lane, and then he's going to destroy that card and then spawn them in the other locations. So really good for kind of tricking your opponent a little bit of surprise value. Sometimes they suspect Arnim Zola coming, but not all the time. But also sometimes putting cards in hard to reach locations, right? So cards where, or locations where cards can't be played there, Arnim Zola is good for sneaking cards into that location. So that is the deck for our lovely viewer. I believe his name on Discord, I hope I'm saying this right, is DeMarcus. So thank you, DeMarcus, for reaching out. I really do appreciate you. And let's go ahead and get into some games with this deck. All right, so first matchup, we got Avengers Compound. I'm going to play Sunspot, I think, in the middle. Shuri's Lab. Ooh, Shuri's Lab is very good for us because we can play Red Skull on there for 30 points and then Taskmaster that. That is really good. I might snap on that, but I think I'm going to wait a turn to see what this 3rd location is before snapping. Now, if I had the card Shuri, I would definitely throw her in this list, but I do not. Neither does our pal DeMarcus here. So let's go ahead and do... What do we want to play here? I think we could play Lizard. I'll play Lizard in the middle for the buff. And it is a Zabu deck. So, ooh, we get the Enchantress as well. That is spicy. Avengers Compound does kind of ruin things, though, right? That does kind of ruin things. I want him to play Red Skull on Shuri's Lab. But Enchantress on the Zabu is also very, very good. That is very good. Okay, let's go ahead and snap. Let's go ahead and snap. I like this because even though we play Red Skull on the Avengers Compound, we still could play Taskmaster on one of the other locations. And yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. That is a retreat from our opponent, and that's a easy game. Oh, and something I wanted to mention with Doc Ock is sometimes it's really funny to just use him on like Rickety Bridge, the new location where if there's more than 1 card there, they just all get destroyed. So sometimes it's pretty funny to use Doc Ock on those locations. Okay, Sanctum Sanctorum. So this is where Arnim Zola is actually going to come in handy. So we need to make sure we leave one of these locations empty for just one card, and so far that one card is looking like Dr. Octopus. So which location do we want to come in? Oh, but we have Dream Dimension. That actually really sucks. I guess let's do Polaris in the middle. I don't know if I want to play Maximus and just let my opponent draw. Oh, but letting them draw in a discard deck actually could be good sometimes. If he's playing discard, Maximus actually might kind of screw up their hand, right? Could mess up their Dracula if they're playing Dracula, so I think I might actually do that. Or we save the Maximus because of Dream Dimension. We can't play Doc Ock next turn, unfortunately, so we can Zola the Maximus, maybe? That's not ideal, but... Oh, and one thing to keep in mind as well is that Taskmaster will copy temporary buffs. So let's say I play Maximus here and he's the highest power card. He's going to have his power double to 14. And Taskmaster, if we play Taskmaster next turn, he's actually going to copy Maximus for 14, not for 7. So Taskmaster is really good for that. I think I actually am just going to play Maximus here. We're revealing first as well. Let's play Maximus here. So he's going to be 14 power. Omega Red. I could Taskmaster to just kind of do this, right? Or I could Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola might be the sneakier play, just to get him into Sanctum Sanctorum. This is a little bit risky, but I think we're revealing first. I think Arnim Zola might be the play. Like, he's going to get +4 on Sanctum Sanctorum, but that's fine. Oh, baby. Man, that is a dirty play. I am sorry, man. Oh boy. I mean, that's a huge Giganto. That's a huge Giganto, but the Zola came in clutch there. Oh my god, that was a beautiful game. All right, so next up we have Mojo World, which is actually the hot location at the time of recording this video. I could play Zero into Lizard, but I don't think I want to do that. I might want to hold my Zero for something else. He plays a Quinjet. What I'm thinking right now, the strategy might be is like, depending on what this third location is maybe we Doc Ock like the third location. That way they can't have like enough resources to put into Mojo World. Maybe. Oh, actually, Maximus into Dark Dimension is really good as well because his on reveal ability doesn't activate till the end of the game. So basically we play Maximus for free and they don't draw any cards. So let's go ahead and do that. And another Zabu deck. Seems like everyone is playing Zabu tonight. Okay, so we have Zero into either Red Skull or Doc Ock. Honestly, it's looking like we're probably not going to win Mojo World, if I'm being honest. I think what the play is, and hopefully he doesn't like Professor X me or something like that. I think what the play is we play Red Skull into Mojo World, and then we Arnim Zola the Red Skull. So hopefully he doesn't play like Professor X or like Armor. If he does, we probably should just retreat. So let's see what he has for us. Okay, so he's gonna snap, but he could be bluffing, honestly. So I feel like Daredevil players sometimes they snap just to bluff, to be honest. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Spider-Man. Oh no. Wait, double Spider-Man? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Double Spider-Man because of Moon Girl Zabu. That's dirty, to say the least. That is dirty, to say the least. I mean, we could potentially Zola one of these cards, but it's not worth it to try. This is a retreat here. That is so dirty, man. Double Spider-Man. That's dirty. Okay. Yeah, we got to retreat from this one. All right, so next game up, we had no play on turn 1, no play on turn 2. Our opponent snapped on turn 2 after Titan revealed 6 cost cards cost 1 less. Maybe, yeah, I was going to say maybe it's like a ramp deck then maybe. I actually think I like Polaris here to pull the Psylocke into Necrotia. Oh, it's a negative deck. Uh-oh. That's a little scary. Let's see what X Mansion gives us. Magic? Oh man, Magic, Mr. Negative? Oh my goodness. Agent Coulson? Okay. Okay, Coulson. What if I actually Doc Ock next turn, but like don't zero him out, right? Like we just play Doc Ock to actually pull the cards from his hand. I think that could actually screw up a negative deck. So I'm gonna play. I guess I'm playing the thing that we got from Coulson. I'll play the thing in the middle. Rude. So maybe it's a negative Surfer deck, actually. He got 5 cards in his hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Doc Ock in the middle. Maybe I should have... what I should have done, actually, is I think I should have played the thing to one of the other locations. That way Doc Ock is alone in the middle, and I can Arnim Zola him. I could still maybe do that, but it's risky because it's random, right? So let's play Doc Ock in the middle. Let's see what we pull. Let's see what we pull. All right, come on, Doc Ock. Okay, Wong. Uh-oh. That's a little scary. Mystique. Okay, it doesn't copy the Wong, though. Rogue, nothing to target. Iron Man. Okay, now if we get Enchantress, we're good. If we get Enchantress... Oh, that's it. Oh, that's a snap. That's a snapback right there. That's a snapback if I've ever seen one, dude. Okay, hold on. I'm getting excited here. I'm getting excited. I gotta calm down. Calm down. Maybe I don't Enchantress yet, though. Maybe I don't Enchantress yet. And the reason for that is because I want a Taskmaster. Taskmaster to copy the Doc Ock, right? Yeah, I think that's the play. So let's do Taskmaster. I'm kind of thinking of putting him in the right. That way, he can't get Shang-Chi or something, right? Yeah, let's put him in here. And then I don't think I want to play Zero yet. Nah, let's hold on to Zero. We'll play Taskmaster to copy Doc Ock. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we do have Zero into Red Skull now, which is really good. But thing is, it does look like a negative Surfer deck. He's playing Rogue, Mystique, Brood, right? Those are all 3-cost cards. So I think I do want to Enchantress this. Because if he buffs these guys with a Surfer, that's going to be very, very bad. So let's do that. Let's do that. And then let's do, I guess, Scorpion 0. 8-cuber, let's go, baby. 8-cuber, the Enchantress coming in. Deactivating the Iron Man. And the Wong. Dude, Doc Ock came in clutch right there. Okay, Ironheart and then Surfer. Let's see it. Not enough. It's not enough. That's an 8-cuber. 1 point in Necrotia. Dang, that was a close game. But Doc Ock came in clutch there because it rendered his Wong useless. It rendered his Mystique useless. It rendered the Rogue useless. And it clogged up this location so we can Enchantress the Iron Man. So Doc Ock came in clutch there. Yo, we're going up against Tony Stank. Let's go, Tony Stank. And we get Mojo World once again. Mojo World and Altar of Death. Huh. If I play Scorpion in the Altar of Death, I'm going to have, what, 5 energy next turn? I don't really have a good way of spending that energy, I don't think. So I think I'm just going to play him in Mojo World for now. Oh, man. And Rickety Bridge. These locations are not good. These locations are not good. Mojo World, Altar and Death, and Rickety Bridge. This is very, very awkward. I guess let's play Polaris and Mojo World for now. Okay, so they're hitting us with a wave, which could mean anything. Could be Galactus deck. Could just be like a ramp deck, like Rampant's like Doctor Doom or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what he's playing though. Could be Galactus deck. Could be. But then what is he gonna Galactus? Altar of Death or Rickety Bridge or what? 0 leader. So leader just copies nothing. This dude played a 2-point leader. Oh man, a 2-point leader. That is embarrassing. Well, we played 0 last turn, so whatever card we play is going to get zeroed out. Could play Maximus and then like Enchantress for the Mojo World value. Or I could just play Doc Ock and then do like Taskmaster. next turn. But actually, Maximus and Enchantress is more points. But do I want to lock myself out of this location? I don't know if I do, so I guess I'm going to play Doc Ock then on Mojo World. Oh, Captain Marvel, that is troublesome for us. That is very troublesome. Captain Marvel is very bad for us because it can move to either of these locations where playing cards is very difficult. Honestly, the best play might be to split up the power a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Lizard here and then play Maximus on the rickety bridge. That way Captain Marvel can't really move here to beat him. I don't know. These locations are screwed, man. These locations are so bad, but let's see. Let's see what it is. Odin. Oh, the leader is going to copy, and then Captain Marvel's going to move, right? Oh, yeah, that is tragic. Wait, actually, but then we win the tiebreaker. Wait, did Captain Marvel just screw him? What the heck? Captain Marvel just screwed him. Oh, but we would have won either way, though. Oh, what the heck? Tony stink. Okay, well, that was a that was a game for sure. That was a game. That was a game. All right, so that was the deck and the gameplay. Thank you for watching. I think this deck is a lot of fun. It's definitely not the best version of Zero. I think the best version would probably be I don't know. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do it, right? But I really like the version that I made that has like Sandman in it and like a Doctor Doom and Atuma and things like that. And then there's also like Typhoid Mary you can put in. You can throw in Zabu. So there's a lot of different ways to build Zero decks. But I think this deck is a lot of fun. I think Dr. Octopus in particular is a lot of fun. And I think I might have been sleeping on him a little bit. Like sometimes he could backfire on you, like I said, but sometimes he comes in clutch. And 5 for 10 is just really good stats. So I'm really liking Dr. Octopus at the moment. So shout out to DeMarcus once again for sending me his collection and letting me build a deck for him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And once again, thank you guys for subscribing so much. Really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate you. If you haven't joined the Discord, I would love to see you there and chat Marvel Snap with you. Link for it will be in the description down below. And let me know what other type of videos you might want to see from me. I have some other ideas in the works, some other things going on. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. I'll see you all in the next one. Later.